What's up, guys? What's going on? Camp Out coming at you. Yeah, so Tone was here earlier. We shot the breakdown and the audio was super corrupted, and he does a Tent NYC thing today, so it's just gonna be little old Camp Out today. Anyway, not too much to talk about for this weekend. A couple of things popping off. We'll start off with this Air Max 95 multicolor. They're calling it something, I don't know what though, kind of fire, classic. It's not that new welded stuff they're doing like with the Dave Whites where it's all one piece. I like the throwback homage with doing the layering for the Air Max 95, kind of dope. Moving right along, we got See You Later, two OG colorways, trash. Just, I mean, some people do like them. Consensus in a couple stores, people are like, oh no, they're kind of dope. And I think they're putting this outsole on the new Yeezy, the 750. Or V2 of the 750, that's the rumor that I've been hearing, but I'm not really sure how that's gonna work out. But either way, this shit is kind of trash. I am not a fan. Tony told me for the next shoe, SAUCONY Grid, the pumpkin spice joints, he told me that there's another colorway to this. I haven't seen it, and he said he was gonna send it to me, so hopefully he does before I do the editing for this, so this is gonna be a late one tonight. Moving right along from that, you got Ewing 33 High for breast cancer awareness. Don't really like Ewings at all. I mean, kudos for doing it for the breast cancer stuff, but I mean, I just can't get on board with it. Anyway, St. Alfred times Adidas Gazelle, GORE-TEX pack. They did a really whack colorway. I do like the fact that it's GORE-TEX, but at the same time, like the colorway for this time of year is super stupid. Like you made a fucking all-weather shoe with a fucking summer look. I don't know, it's weird. Next up, we got Bait times Reebok, question mid. It's called Ice Cold. There are a couple of nice hits to the shoe. I don't like it, but I mean, there are a couple of detailing things that I do like on it, like this mid-paneling area. It looks like ice cubes. I don't know what that is, but it looks kind of dope. Other than that, the model sucks. Next up, we got PUMA Displays Night Jungle. We talked about this a couple times. I guess this is a more wider release for this shoe. I'm not really sure why it's on the release calendar again, but it's probably a wider release. And then we got Kickslag times PUMA Displays, which is called the Desert Trooper. Kind of clean. It's like a cream color with black. It's real basic. Displays, blah, 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 blah. Basketball stuff for this weekend. For Saturday, Soulfly times Jordan 23. Florida Marlins, complete trash. It's only going to be at Soulfly in Florida, so if you're in Florida, you're very aware of their collaboration. They do a lot with Jordan brand, but I don't like any of it, like hardly ever. Next up, you got Air Jordan 1 Low Pinnacle, which is a metallic colorway, super trash. And last but not least, you got Air Jordan 6 Pinnacle Metallic Gold. So they're not releasing on Nike.com or the app, but they are releasing in boutiques, I guess. I did see a couple of people in New York with pairs already, and it wasn't like they went anywhere to get them. So obviously, like some stores in New York are gonna have them. Yeah, so be on the lookout for that, but definitely not online, so be wary. There is something that I'm missing here, but I don't care. Anyway, a couple things popped off this week outside of breakdown stuff. So last week, Foot Locker, Tone had told you guys about the Foot Locker app, and I asked him how it went with the app. He said it was pretty good, but it was for a pretty whack release. So the question that arises is, once there's like a more hype release, like say Black Toes, when they finally do put them out on the app in 3 weeks, how that's gonna roll and how that's gonna work. He wasn't able to hit Yeezy, so that's just a keen indicator of hype over what people really want. So, I mean, he scored 3 pairs of J's, or he hit on 3 different locations for the J's with the app, but he didn't get any Yeezys, which is the one that was more hyped, obviously. So you already know how that's gonna work out. Tomorrow, Friday, Kith times Power Rangers. I believe 10 o'clock in store, 11 o'clock in Brooklyn, 11 o'clock online. Don't quote me on that because I'm not really sure on their release information. I just know that 10 o'clock, I'll be at the door. Looks pretty dope, kind of fire. I'll throw a couple pics up so you guys can see what it looks like. Throwback for me, definitely dope. Power Rangers, definitely my thing. As a younger camp out, younger Mikey Dad, whatever you want to go with, but Power Rangers was the shit. I actually hit him up on Twitter and I was like, can we expect to see a White Ranger, you know, exclusive piece, since he did make the cartoon, or that the Saturday morning cartoon thing he did for Captain Kith was, or Captain Crunch with Kith, was the White Ranger episode. So it's kind of weird that I didn't see any white apparel to go for the Power Ranger stuff, but I mean, what do I know? Also, last week, Kith dropped a Frenzy app for iOS users only. So if you're iOS, I believe they dropped it through the link on their Kith's Instagram. So you had to go to Kith's Instagram. In the bio, there was a link for Frenzy. It's for their online releases, which is I'm guessing how they're gonna do their online releases for hype shit from here on out. It didn't work for me. I would assume that you're gonna need like a high-powered internet provider to help you secure stuff off of that app. One, because it's only on your phone. Two, because you're using cellular fucking data instead of Wi-Fi. So if you can get to Wi-Fi that's pretty standard or pretty strong, I have files at the crib, so usually I hit everything that I can hit, as long as there's no bot like fucking insanity going on. But usually it's pretty easy for me to hit stuff as long as it's just going through my phone, like the ADIDAS app. So definitely, if you're going to be using the Frenzy app for iOS users at the moment, definitely be around some Wi-Fi for that. Also, there are a couple different things that happened in New York City. If you guys are aware, Black Satin 1s dropped 2 days ago. I feel like it was 2 days ago, Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't even know what day it was, but it dropped in Soho at Worcester at a surprise Nike pop-up location, 501 pairs. It was pretty good because I went to that and Tone had gone to get Black Toes up at 34th Street. So it was smart. Like, they put Black Toes early at a different location and then Satin 1s downtown in Soho, so far enough apart. I mean, resellers go everywhere they possibly can, as fast as they possibly can. So like, it was just good to see that they tried to do something to break it up a little bit. But you can still see the fuckery going on with resell and dudes even in the store like doing some shady shit. So like, I'm not gonna get into that, but it was just not good. Either way, kind of whack. Also, Nike Mag had dropped that raffle, or actually they did the Parkinson's run, or basically they made you donate money for Parkinson's toward Nike Mag, and if you win out of the 86 pairs, Tone said he saw like 2 or 3 people that had won. I mean, I haven't seen anybody yet, but I crunched the numbers. It comes out to like, if every person that entered, which they said was like 675,000 people entered, and they put $10 in, they made basically $6,750,000. And I know tons of people that put like 100, 200, 300. So they definitely caked off on that. They didn't charge the winners any money. They just shipped them the pairs because all your information was on there when you entered. But it is what it is. Shout outs to Milton, the Flavors. If you guys haven't followed him yet, please do so whenever you get a chance, if you like some release info and stuff like that. As always, shout outs to Tone of My Voice. We did this earlier, I had to do it again, my bad. So definitely shout out to Tone of My Voice for that one. Shout out to 10 NYC, which is where he's at now. Also, as always, shout outs to Force Field for, you know, just being Force Field. Am I missing anybody? Shout outs to the dudes in the group chat that I had started last week, or we had started last week. We're gonna give it a 2-week run instead of a 1-week run, just because it is what it is. There's not really like a craze to get into the group chat just yet. So if I missed you from last week's comment section, I think there's a couple of spots left open. I'm gonna go through those first and make sure I didn't miss anyone, add them, and if you guys are still trying to get in for this week, just shoot me your Instagram handles, because it's an Instagram group chat, and if there's room left over, I'll grab the first person that responds and I'll work my way down, just going by the timestamp of the comment, just to give you a heads up. Also, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel yet, take the time to do so now. I'm trying to get my subs up, if you know what the fuck I'm saying. Thumbs up on the videos are always appreciated, but I do really enjoy the comment section. So if you guys have anything you want to talk about, I think I missed 1 or 2 shoes this week. I can't remember what they were, but I didn't throw them in here for some strange reason. Maybe it was, I didn't like them, I don't know. But if I miss anything, dude, no problem. Just holler at me, let me know what it was. Yeah, if there's anything else you guys want to talk about, let me know. All right, comment section. Peace.